What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics, and today we got a reaction to Grizzly Bear, a song battle between Ready Able versus Sleeping Ute, brought to us by friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, David. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out that Patreon link below, the patron link on the end screen. And we do have Grizzly Bear featured in 2 other battles, but never on a battle just against themselves. Those were also brought by David a couple years ago, so just type Grizzly Bear in that search bar up above, and you will see those. If you know anything about Grizzly Bear, they were an American rock band from Brooklyn, New York, formed in 2002. For most of their tenure, the band consisted of Edward Drost on vocals, keyboards, and guitar, Daniel Rawson on vocals, guitar, banjo, keyboards, Chris Taylor on bass, backing vocals, woodwinds in production, and Christopher Bear, drums, percussion, and backing vocals. The band employed both traditional electronic instruments, and their sound has been categorized as psychedelic pop, folk rock, and experimental, so all over the spectrum, right? The band was known for the use of vocal harmony, with all 4 members contributing vocals and lead vocals alternating between Edward and Daniel. And Edward founded the band by himself. It's a solo project, and brought in Bear for the drumming on one, and they just eventually became this foursome. But let's jump into it with Ready Able off their 2009 album, Vekedamist, their 3rd studio album. Weird word. It's an island off of Massachusetts that the Forbeses kind of own, and one of the band members was a relative of them, and that's kind of how we got to that name, because I had to look it up. I'm like, what the heck is this? Ed singing lead vocals here. Got the Acne String Quartet on strings. I'm gonna have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, David.
Sure you'll be alright. Make a decision with
Ready Able. Really like Ed's tone on the vocals on this. This song's about he has an affair, right? And he doesn't tell his significant other, and then time goes on and they're together, and 5 years, countless months and alone. Hope I'm ready, able to make my own good home. So I don't know if they actually bought a house together, things are progressing, or he's talking about also the fact that he's been holding a secret for that long. But the outro, they go, we go, I want you to know what I did. So it's weighing on him, but a really good song that I think the arrangement of it sets up the atmosphere for kind of what he's going through. Like, I did this thing. Do I want to tell you to free my own mind, or do I want to tell you so you know? Would it be worse on you? Why did I do, not being able to go back from what you did in a moment in time, whether it's that or something else. I'm sure most of us have been in this situation at one time. Now we move on to Sleeping Ute off their Shields album in 2012. Their fourth studio album, so the one right after the one we just listened to. Lead vocals this time by Daniel Rawson. It was recorded during the band's initial recording sessions in Marfa, Texas, which is basically out in the middle of nowhere. Vocalist and guitarist Daniel Rawson stated, "It was actually the oldest track in terms of when the song was written, and it's one of the only songs on that record that I wrote alone before coming to the band with it. That and another song on the album, Yet Again, are the two songs that were kind of done separately from the band a long time ago. Ute was one of the first songs we put down that we really felt good about." Bassist and producer Chris Taylor stated, "I wanted the track to really open up in a way that felt very unhinged, like anything was possible. This is one of those things, the myopic to the kaleidoscopic to the explosive." The term Sleeping Ute is a nickname for the Ute Mountains of Colorado. They are a dense cluster of peaks approximately 5 by 12 miles in extent and stand in isolation from other mountains. Does that have anything to do with this song? I don't know, but I just wanted you to know ahead of time. I have not read the lyrics, but I will now.
But it's calm and it's clear, collapsed here on the stone, delivered to this place, a vision dark and closed, and those figures through the leaves, and that light through the smoke, and those countless empty days made me dizzy when I woke, and I live to see your face, and I hate to see you go, but I know no other way, and straight on out the door, and I can't help myself, and I can't help myself, and I can't help myself.
All right, Sleeping Ute. He is referencing the Ute Mountains, but I actually found where Daniel was talking about that. He talked about the name of the mountain and the legends that come around it. He said the song's not about the Sleeping Ute Mountain itself. It's about restlessness and escape dreams and the desire to disappear into a landscape. I spent a lot of my life in a transitory state of one kind or another, rarely committing to a single home or a sense of place. The North Road is the Great North Road, which was an ancient Anasazi pathway that ran through a large section of the Southwest and passed by Sleeping Ute Mountain. In my mind, it's the road and the landscape that's dressed gold and green. And so that's kind of how this song goes through. I thought the arrangement on it's very rich. The acoustic work is great. So it's a really good choice. It's a really good choice. Well, with that said, I've got to pick a winner. And for me, it's Ready Able. You could say that Sleeping Ute was maybe a more impressive song with the arrangement and the atmosphere of it. But Ready Able, I just love the vibe of it. I don't know. I haven't listened to enough of them to know whether I prefer Ed or Daniel on vocals. So that this is not a weighing in or a judgment on that part of it. I just like the song Ready Able better. But I need to know what you guys think. Which song won? Let me know below. What else should I listen to from Grizzly Bear? If you haven't listened to Grizzly Bear, give them a listen, man. The stuff I've heard from are fantastic. Thank you to Dave for bringing this one. Until next time, guys, I will see you.